Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. 1 second, someone just gave me some room, so thank you, buddy. Alright. So now the topic of this video will be what happens if you miss your exit. Now, typically when someone misses their exit, or when they're about to miss their exit, they tend to try to cut across all the lanes, try to make it to the exit at the very end, right before ramming into them, or right before ramming into the barrier, the bump stops, or whatever they're called, and they just dip into the exit. I've had that happen to me plenty of times already, as to where they're coming. I'm on the last lane, they cut me off. I gotta slam on my brakes, or either, you can kind of tell the intentions of other drivers if you're doing this for like a while already, that if you've been driving for a while, that you can kind of tell, like, you see somebody just like, it's just instinct type of deal, I guess you could say. So yeah, slam on my brakes, or brake softly so I can back up and give them enough room so they can do their dumb maneuver so they can get out easier. But I've also seen semis and hotshots do the same thing, just straight cut through. It's really scary, it's really dangerous. I will personally say I have done it maybe once or twice. Not with this setup. Back when I used to be a driver for Chevy and I drove just like a little Chevy work van, Explorer Express or whatever it was called. But with this setup, it's too risky, and I shouldn't have even done it in the first place with the other van that I was working with. But anyways, what I typically do when I miss an exit, for example, like right now, because I'm sitting in traffic, I'm on 290, and they told me my exit was coming up in about half a mile, and it's under construction. The GPS is not up to date, and the exit was apparently a mile back. But oh well, what can you do? So instead of trying to just take the next exit, or trying to figure out what I can do, or instead of doing that, what I figured out what I was gonna do is just keep going a little bit more forward. There's also an alternative route. If I just keep going forward, it's gonna add like maybe 5 minutes to it for the fact that there's traffic, but whatever. I'd rather sit those 5 minutes in traffic and stay safe and just deal with it, for not paying attention, and for also not paying attention, and also like it not being up to date, and but all I can do is just blame myself for missing the exit. But yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here in this traffic, wait for this light, and then get back on course. I got till 4 o'clock to make it there. I'll make it there by 3:30, so that'll be good. There'll be no situations there. Get there, strap up. And apparently these people that I'm about to pick up from, we've gotten a load from the broker before, and they recognize my number, my name, my email, and all that stuff. And yeah, I think we've actually run this load for them before, so they were okay with, they weren't just okay, they were like pretty happy that we called them back, and they used us because when you got that type of when you work with somebody before and you were successful, and you want to work with them again, of course they'll tell you yes. So that's the one thing, you always gotta keep on doing a good job, because in the end it's all just like reputation pretty much. But yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling. Let's go pick up this load and then head back home. Oh, also, I'm heading back home for the fact that this load picks up Friday, drops Monday. That's why I'm headed home right now, afterwards. Otherwise I would be driving straight through to go drop it off. But since it's staying at home, or it's gonna be dropped off Monday, I'll probably take off Saturday. And also, for the fact that it is staying, I am gonna have to hold it over the weekend. I did charge a little bit extra. It depends on, I just, we negotiated, haggled a little bit back and forth. I shot him a number, they shot me another number, and I'm like, hey, listen, I gotta do a little bit extra. I gotta hold it over the weekend. And they're like, okay, we got you, and you've also done a load for us, so they bumped up my rate a little bit. So yeah, but anyways, let's get going. Let's pick up this load, and let's continue crawling in this traffic. All right, y'all, so we're here on site. I'm about to go inside, get my paperwork. I do actually remember I have been here before, so now it's all coming back to me now that I'm here on site. So let me see how long it'll take for me to go inside. It is technically 3:31 right now, but I'm gonna call it at 3:31. go inside, show them my paperwork, my load number, PO number, whatever they require, I'll give them, and then they'll just send me around so I can get loaded and get out of here. So let's see how long this takes.
A few minutes later.
Alright guys, so we are in the facility now. I got into the office at 3:31, left the office by 3:40. Pretty quick, pretty simple. I was the only one there, of course, so that's why it was pretty quick. I have been here before, and it did change a little bit. Now you have to have these orange nets over your helmet in case your helmet isn't orange from the get-go. Having this like lime-colored vest is okay. They said they specified orange, but I told him I have a lime-colored one, and he said that's fine. So he told me to pull in, drive straight, take a left, and wait at the stop sign, and then a forklift operator would come and help me. So I made it to the stop sign. There was a forklift operator there hovering around. So he asked me, or he came up to me, I gave him the paperwork, and he's all like, all right, come over here, park right here, and these are 2 pieces of steel you're gonna get, and you also got some pallets inside that I'm about to get for you in a second. So now I'm waiting for the operator to come, load me, so then I can strap and get out of here. And yeah, so I can strap and get out of here. All right, everyone, we have just finished getting loaded. It was pretty quick. It probably took me longer to strap than anything else, really. But they were telling me to be careful with the pallet at the very end because it's a special coating that they put on it to not scratch it or anything like that, and that the customer that we're delivering to is somewhat picky. So we got to be careful with it. So I made sure everything was fine, and that if the strap was touching, it was just touching it and not going to be vibrating or anything, and I'm going to keep a close eye on it to make sure nothing happens to it as well. So now I had a few options on my way back to base. One of them was about 55 minutes more or less. The next one was about an hour, and then the one I'm taking currently is about 2 hours and 25 minutes. Now, the reason I'm taking the furthest the reason I'm taking the route that's the longest is the fact that it might be the longest route, but this is the route that it is gonna have traffic, of course, because it's about to be like rush hour, but there's not like lights, and there's not like, it's gonna be like medium to high traffic, and if I go through all the lights, I could probably catch that medium to high traffic as well, but I will also be catching the lights, and that constant complete stopping and going, that's not that good. I know I'm still gonna be like slowing down and potentially stopping as I'm on the highway, but I could at least still somewhat crawl and keep on moving forward and not just completely lose my momentum and just stop. So that's why I'm gonna take a little bit of a longer route, but it's a smoother route, more or less. But yeah, now let's just continue moving forward and go to the lot so we can drop off this trailer. Probably unhook it from Big Tex, probably unhook it from White Owl, and I will definitely wash this truck this week and give it a good cleaning inside and out, because it's getting pretty filthy and I have not gone around to it in about 2 weeks already, and I know I've been slacking, so I need to step it up a little bit and maintain White Owl a little bit more. Also, probably this weekend will be an oil change, fuel filter, and air filter change for this girl. We already did it on White Dove, so White Owl is the next one in line for it. So yeah, let's continue moving forward and see what happens. Alright guys, and with that, that'll probably be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Follow me on the Instagram, j.j.j.hotshotservice. We're almost at 1,000 followers on my Instagram, so that's pretty awesome. I appreciate, and I'm very thankful for all y'all. And let's continue to make that number rise on Instagram and on YouTube. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.